by cleansing the energy. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Kemetic Tarot with the Nubian Oracle. We're going to go ahead and get into some oracle messages. Okay. I'm going to start by shuffling the deck with my eyes closed. I ask my benevolent spirit guides and ancestors, angels, and archangels to bless us with messages that the collective needs at this point in time. And I ask for 3 cards, please. Ooh, wow. Okay. It's one too many cards, Spirit. If I can get 3 cards, please. Okay, we've got 1 card. Let that come out. Okay, so the first card that hopped out was humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. It's very interesting because if you see the other video, you would know that humor has been coming out a lot these past couple of weeks. Okay. So you can get 1 more card, please. Surrender. Okay. We have surrender. I'm going to grab 1 more card, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more card for the collective. 1 more card. 1 more card. One card, Spirit. 1 card, please. One card, please. 1 card, please. Peace. All right, so we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter things side of life. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. We have peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and pull from my Native Spirit deck. I ask for 1 card, please. Native Spirit deck, 1 card. Let's go ahead. Swoop. Okay, that card wanted to come out. 1 card, please. Okay, so 2 cards came out. We have Owl Medicine, Spirit of the Earth. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Flowing River. Beautiful. Okay. At the bottom of this deck, there's only what life is asking of me. awakening, inspired action. Okay. I'm going to get one card. Let's go with this Kemetic. One card, please. We're going to pull one card. One card, please. Okay. I've got a couple of cards. These cards did fall face up. Okay. So the Lovers in Judgment, this fell face down, which is the Five of Pentacles, so I'm going to not take it. Okay. Lovers in Judgment. Let's get one more card, please. One card, please. One card, please. One card, Spirit. One card. Can I get one card, please? Okay, so we have King of Swords and the Four of Cups that came out. I asked for one card. So I'm just going to take that. Okay. So let's go ahead and read into the Native Spirit deck. Sorry, just 1 second. How do I pause? All right, so sorry about that break. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Yeah, so we have humor, surrender, and peace. So this is basically giving me the energy of kind of looking for the silver lining, not taking life too seriously. Perhaps in the past you did take life pretty serious. Spirit is calling you to surrender the need to control things or for things to work out exactly the way that you would like them or intend for them to. And that way it leads you to peace when you kind of release that control. So you're being called to definitely release, find the humor in things in life, and also the humor in your behavior, the humor in thinking that you can control life. And there's so many moving variables, right? You can only control yourself, you can only master yourself. So in that you will find peace, realizing that you can release the control, you can release negativity, and that you're a being of love. Okay, so you have owl medicine. So owl medicine, of course, speaks of wisdom, intuition, clairvoyance, right? Having deeper insight. Okay, pulling your awareness inwards. Okay, so this is definitely speaking of seeing beyond the veil, seeing through the dark, seeing through things that are murky, and trusting your perception, right? Seeking truth, being a truth seeker. Sorry, my left eye is really bothersome. Some of you guys might be experiencing something in your left eye. Okay. At this point in time, you're being called to nurture the feminine within you, right? So this speaks to the intuition, the power of a woman, femininity, truth, and sacred truth that you are a sacred being. Okay, so what I'm seeing for you at this point in time with the humor, the surrender, and the peace, as well as the owl medicine, is that you need to spend some time alone, spend some time with yourself. Healing and self-care is very important, but right now is a time to kind of is a time of illumination. So things are going to be made clear. You're going to be able to see things that you previously couldn't see because your eyes weren't adjusted, right? Maybe your third eye wasn't opened at that point in time. There's going to be some adjustments made. So there's going to be illumination. You're going to be able to see in the dark. You're going to be able to see the truth in the dark. Okay, you're going to see the light in the dark, and it's going to call for a transformation. Okay, so this is very beautiful, and it's very remarkable. The owl is a very silent creature, but the owl sees a lot, right? So you're being called to definitely watch, observe, to look. We also have the spirit of the earth. So this is about a lot of prosperity. Okay, also connecting with the earth, tapping into mother nature. Okay, the feminine, we have a lot of feminine energy here. You notice the blue, very feminine. The water, we've got the pink, the purple, the surrender, the peace. Feminine energy is a lot of surrendering. It's a lot of receiving, going inward, releasing the need to control, right? You might be in a more masculine side of things. Maybe you need to heal the feminine, really work on the feminine to release the control, go with the flow of things. Okay, so yes, we have the spirit of earth. So you want to look at, as I mentioned earlier, spending time with yourself and kind of hibernation mode. With the spirit of the earth, it really speaks to creating a home for your soul. So having things around you that make you feel like you're at home, having things around you that make you feel warm, comforted. Okay, this is a time to pay attention to your body and kind of detoxify, to ground yourself. Okay, to feel strength in grounding yourself. So I recommend going outside, going to nature. If this is resonating with you, you're definitely in a space where you probably took life really seriously. You could have been in a more masculine role, maybe masculine kind of surrounding or jobs or things like that. And earlier on, what did come to me, the download that I did receive was the wounded feminine, and I was thinking of making a video on that. But speaking of healing the wounded feminine, okay, in balancing the masculine and feminine energies within, to kind of find that grounding, that balance, and that alignment. Okay, so this is definitely what you're being called to with this video. All right. So now we have gone. Oh, I did want to some honorable mentions, of course. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Awakened, inspired action. So definitely this speaks to being aligned in your actions, intentional living. There's only what life is asking of me. So allow life to guide you, surrender to life and allow it to guide you to the places that you need to be. Remember that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. The things that you experienced were exactly what you're supposed to experience. And I know some things really, really are shitty and some things suck. You know, some people just don't deserve to go through some things. I totally understand that. But these things, they definitely make who we are. They help shape who we are. Okay. And once you kind of come from a more awakened state and you realize the reason that things happen for a reason, but you find that reason because that reason is different for everybody. You find the blessings and the lessons. Okay. You're able to move with more alignment, with more awareness, with more understanding when you awaken. Okay. And you could take action from that place, from your core, from a deep centered, grounded place. Okay. So I definitely wanted to mention that. And then we also had flowing river. So yes, as I said, flowing, right? So this is definitely giving us water energy, feminine energy, moving energy, energy of surrendering, energy of the flowing river. Okay. What you need to know with this card is that everything is actually falling into place for you. As I mentioned, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Everything is unfolding perfectly and in good timing. So you want to have faith in that good timing, that things are happening exactly as they're supposed to. You want to remain in a state of flow. When you're trying to control things, you put up a lot of resistance. But this video is definitely make like water, right? That philosophy of being in a constant state of flow, right? So just trying to make sure that like you're not against life. Like you don't need to be against life. You don't need to control things. You don't need to resist things. You don't need to swim upstream, right? That life will guide you, right? Life will definitely guide you. Just move along. Maybe you need to move from some places that no longer serve you, right? But you're struggling to let go and you're struggling to move along. Okay? So there is that saying that it's best to ride the horse in the direction that it is going, right? It's best to ride the stream in the direction that it is going. So it's time to forgive yourself. That surrender. It's time to forgive yourself, and it's time to just let go. Just let go. There's some of you guys who are really holding on to some things, and it's important to listen to the language of the river, the language of the ancestors, because water is old. Water has been here for time. Water carries a lot of energy and a lot of messages and a lot of life, a lot of energy. Sometimes you just need to listen to the language of the river. Spend some time out in nature. A lot of you guys maybe need to dip your feet, maybe take a dip in the river near you in some water. Water is definitely very clearing. Harness the energy of water. I love that energy. Okay. You're being when this card chooses you, you're being told to let go. You're being told to go with the flow. Okay. You're being told to move on. You're being told to surrender. You're being told to flow. Okay. All right. And so with these cards here, we have the Lovers and we have Judgment. Okay. We have the Four of Cups and we have the King of Swords. Definitely that King of Swords energy, that resistance, that it's going to be the authority, that it's the control, that it's going to be the way that I want it to be or that I need it to be. Okay, so it could be a situation you could be at a place right now where you need to make a decision about something and you're kind of at a standstill. This is what the Lovers with the Judgment is giving me. So there could be a decision that you have to make that you're kind of at a standstill about, but it is the time to make the decision, right? It could also, for some of you guys, could be in regards to a relationship that could have ended, or you really are being called to really consider the situation. There's something here that you are experiencing, that you had been experiencing in the recent past, that is currently under judgment. Maybe you're realizing things, you're not actually happy with the way things are or were. Maybe you're realizing that this is not exactly what you wanted. We have the Four of Cups here. Okay. So definitely not happy with what has been presented to you and really standing firm on that. Okay. This is the energy of somebody is not somebody is not they won't let up. Like this is not what they want. Like it's a no. This person is dead ass. This person is definitely serious. Okay? And it's judgment. Somebody is not happy with the situation. Now this could be you, Aquarius, Libra energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, okay? Somebody's under judgment and somebody's not happy about something. There's a situation that's under judgment. It could be in regards to a relationship, or it could be in regards to a choice that was made, or it could be in regards to making the right choice. It could also be in regards to a situation, a relationship that probably was under judgment. Maybe it didn't work out exactly how you wanted it to work out. Some of you guys are rejecting this offer. Maybe it didn't look exactly like the way that you wanted it to look. Maybe this person didn't look exactly like the way that you wanted them to look, and maybe that person is actually for you. But regardless, somebody is in a state of resistance. Somebody's not happy. I'm feeling the energy that you're not happy. You're resistant. Okay, there is judgment here. But the message is to flow, right? The message is to surrender, is to release that controlling energy. Okay? You might not be happy, but you need to look on the lighter side of life. Maybe there's something in life that you're actually rejecting. There's something in life that you're not happy with and that you're rejecting at this point in time. There is some kind of standstill here. Okay? There's been a standstill in a situation. Now, this could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. This could be in regards to your relationship. And it's a sense of unhappiness. So let's go ahead and let's get some more cards, please. One more card, please. We got one more card. Yeah. 8 of Cups. Somebody could have walked away from a situation. All right? Somebody definitely could have walked away from a situation. Now, this could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. Somebody definitely walked away from a situation. All right? It's given that the situation could be over. I'm feeling that a situation could definitely be over. And maybe you didn't want it to be over. And maybe that was the resistance of it all. You didn't want it to be over. Okay? There's a Knight of Pentacles. Okay? There could be somebody, now this could be you or the other person, but there was somebody in a situation that you could have walked away from this person. You could have walked away from this man. I'm noticing the woman and the man are not looking at each other. They're looking at different ways. They're looking at different places. Okay? They've decided to go in 2 different directions, it's looking like. Yeah. Somebody's taking their feelings somewhere else, and somebody's taking their money somewhere else. Right? Yeah. This is definitely giving me the signs of a breakup, or some kind of, and as I said that, the King of Cups with the moon. Look at that. The King of Cups with the moon. All right. Now, these could be some secret, some hidden feelings. Somebody could have some hidden feelings here, because I do have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so this is definitely a connection that you could have been dealing with. Okay. Yeah, somebody could see somebody could have wanted this situation. It could have been a wish fulfillment for this situation, but there's secrets. Now, it could be secrets with this person, behind this person. Okay. But it could also be secrets that there's some secrets. All right. Now, somebody could be in love with you, and maybe you don't know that. Maybe somebody's not letting on. They're not letting it be known how much they actually care. Somebody might have an ego, and so they don't want to actually express how they feel. Okay. And maybe you was trying to get this person to, express themselves more, be more available to you. Okay. Communicate themselves. Right. And you was really holding on to a situation. Right. You was really trying and working for a situation. You was putting a lot of work. You really wanted the situation to work out, but I'm seeing that you was just backstabbed and betrayed. You was hurt. You ended up getting hurt in a situation. And so you decided to walk away from a situation. There was a lot of fighting. Okay. We got the World and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. So it could be like a situation definitely came to a close. We have the Judgment here and we have the World here, right? So a situation definitely came to a close. And it could have been somebody that you had a relationship with, right? There could have been some third-party interference or something like that, right? Yeah, so we're getting that there was definitely, now, for some of you guys, it was hidden feelings that somebody had for somebody else. Okay, now that's for some of you guys. What I'm seeing here is that a situation has come to an end. A cycle has come to an end between you and your person. You guys are looking in different directions, going in different directions. Okay? Feelings. I keep seeing the Lovers. Ace of Cups. Somebody definitely has some feelings, and they could have feelings for somebody else, and that was a secret. The secret could have been that somebody was in love with somebody else. Damn. And every time I say that, death. Okay? So yeah, situation was over. Every time I mention love, I see the Lovers, right? Somebody could have been in love with somebody. Ten of Cups. Somebody could have been in love with someone else, or they have feelings for somebody else. Okay? Yeah. And it was definitely hard for you to let go. But this was a situation that was weighing on you. It was weighing down on you. Yeah. There's definitely a connection here. It's been a Tower moment. Some things could have ended in regards to a relationship, in regards to a connection, in regards to a divine connection. It might have something to do with a Leo, to be honest. Okay? Somebody could be watching you at this point in time. Somebody might want to start something new, something new again. Okay? Somebody might want to be starting something new. You might end up starting something new somewhere else. Okay? Yeah, it was definitely burdensome. This was something that was weighing heavy. Yeah. This situation, this third-party situation that you could have been part of was really, really burdensome. And I kept saying the Ace of Pentacles, but I'm seeing that you was going to get a blessing. You're actually going to get a blessing in a situation. You're actually going to be blessed. Perhaps the situation ending for you is going to be a blessing once you learn how to kind of flow. You're going to be guided to exactly where you need to be. There was definitely a level of toxicity in a situation because we have the Devil here. Maybe some codependency. I think it was codependency. I don't think you could let go of a situation. But you're trying to see things from a different perspective now. You're trying to gather some strength, right? Perhaps to put a stop to a situation, to say no. Yeah. The strength card definitely want to come out. Yeah. You definitely have to have a lot of strength in a situation. This situation was hard for you. Oops. And look how all these cards came out. Wow. Wow. My goodness. Oof. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy here. Let's clear the energy. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Definitely, you was in a situation where things wasn't working out with you and your person. It wasn't working out in a situation. You was definitely more in a masculine type. You was trying to make things work. You was trying to figure out how to make things work. You were trying to solve the problems. You was trying to do all of this stuff. You was trying to keep things together. You was trying to make it work, right? But you was controlling the situation. You were trying to control the situation, and perhaps this person was giving you signs of, other people, third party situations, or that their attention was elsewhere, because I see them looking away from you. Okay. And for that reason, you had to walk away. You had no choice because it became a burden. This was something, it was hard to carry. It was something hard to carry. And the other person felt like it was a burden too. It was a burden keeping the secret that they were secretly in love with somebody else. Right. And so that's why you're being called to step into your feminine energy. You need to heal that wounded feminine. You need to balance your masculine and your feminine energy, because you was in a lot more masculine position, a lot more masculine role. You might have been pursuing this person. You need to step into your femininity, allow life to guide you to exactly where you need to be and with who you need to be with, because this person is showing up as very stubborn, right? They could have been narcissistic. Things need to be how they needed it to be. And they did like having that attention. Okay. So now for some of y'all, your person was actually in love with somebody else, because I seen him looking in the other direction. It was the direction of the King of Cups, right? And after that was the moon. Okay. So that person had secret feelings, but for somebody else. Now you looked the other way and you decided to walk away, right? And that's good on you. But what you need to do is you need to ground, you need to heal yourself, you need to hibernate, you need to be in touch with yourself to be able to notice these things, to notice when somebody's absent. 31:31 on the clock. Notice when somebody's absent, notice if somebody, is doing things that they shouldn't be doing, or whatever. You need to feel it within yourself, because you could have been blocked out from your intuition because you was trying to please somebody. You was trying to give when you needed to be receiving. Using the wrong energy. You need to recalibrate, realign, and that's what you're being called to do, because when you realign and you allow life to guide you, and you flow and you make like the river, and you ride the horse in the right direction, or you ride the river in the right direction, you're gonna be led to your King of Cups. You're gonna be led to the lovers, right? All right, and so that's what I've got for you. So we're gonna leave it at that. That's the advice for today. Heal your feminine energy. Allow yourself to be pursued. All right. Don't tolerate what you don't need to tolerate. Self-love. Look at how that just went off. Don't tolerate what you don't need to tolerate. That was 32:23 on the clock. 32:23 for anybody. Yeah, see, that's the confirmation right there. Anyways, that's what I've got for you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.